Welcome to the fun and this week's episode of the Silverwood Show podcast. I'm your host, Sarah Jean. I've got my co-host, Jordan, here. And Jordan, are you having fun yet?
I'm always having fun.
Always having fun.
Yeah, how can you not? That intro song, like, it wakes you up.
It kind of, well, especially when it screams
in your ear and it wakes you up. So
literally, that was my second scream today, Jordan.
What do you mean?
I got scared.
Why?
Someone jump scared me this morning.
When? Where? What?
And I was the second jump scare. I know you'd be excited about this.
I'm
That's why I've been waiting to tell you.
Details.
Okay, so I'm sitting at my desk, and the lovely woman who played Pig Mama in last year's Scarywood decided she was going to come in and scare me silly, and I screamed.
What'd she
got
do?
Me. She just jumped around the corner like a crazy person.
She is.
And she got me. But this is what's really funny is when I went into our HR department this morning, they were laughing really, really loud. And apparently some jump scares had been happening this morning as well in HR, hiding behind the laundry basket. Yes, some laundry basket.
Behind the laundry basket?
Wow. And there was some jitters going on. So I feel like people are starting to feel that itch for Scarywood a little bit. I knew you'd get excited about that. So I told them I'd save that for you.
Thank you.
So yeah,
that means a lot.
Successful scares in one morning, and it's not even August yet. Is it August?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Well,
well, when this plays, it'll be.
Yes. Technically for us right now at this moment, no.
Yeah, not quite yet. But anyway, that's aside the point. So let's just start thinking about Scarywood, just get into that. But we have a fun episode this week. We've kind of been doing this almost every quarter, right?
Yeah. And
Seasonally,
especially when we get overloaded with questions.
Yes. So we're doing a mail train episode, another ticket to the mail train happening today. So all of our loyal listener questions, all of our emails, all of those social media questions that come through, and you guys asked, and we're going to answer, and we're going to do the best that we can with answering those. We've got like 2,500 loyal listeners now.
That's crazy. That's great. And they all have questions. We're going to try to answer as many of those as we can. I mean, we're not going to answer all 2,500 or else y'all would fall asleep on us. So we'll need to save some for later episodes. But
and some of those questions are
redundant.
When do I win tickets?
When are you
going to call me? So we will be calling a loyal listener today as well. So just one, not 2,500.
No, not 2,500. Sorry.
Not today. But, so we've got that coming up as well. But let's kick things off with the Park Pulse.
Park Pulse.
Would you like me to kick things off?
Kick away.
Kicking away because Read to Ride applications are officially open.
What does that mean?
That means if you want your school to be involved in Read to Ride for next season, so the Read to Ride that starts January 1st, make sure that they go apply. They've only got through November 30th. They can go to swread2ride.com and just click on does it say apply now or something like that? And just click on that and sign your school up.
Something that says sign up.
Sign up.
Yeah.
And let me just say this, and I know I shouldn't have to, but I do. Just scroll down. Just scroll down. I've already gotten emails like, I don't see the application.
It's there.
You got to scroll down.
Yes.
So what we want is for you to read the rules and then sign up.
There you go.
Ideally, and that way.
Well, I think that's an important thing.
Yeah.
Because we have had different people not read the rules, and then we have to correct.
Yeah.
And so I think it's important going into it to know what is all expected.
Yes.
Everybody has to sign up every year.
Every single year. We are doing a lottery system. We got too big for our britches.
Yeah.
And so we can only accept so many schools from each region. So we'll do a lottery come December. And you will either get an acceptance or a denial letter. So if you do apply, you will receive one of those. Mm-hmm. And you're going to want to make sure that Silverwood is on your wait list. Yes. Make sure that you save our contact info. Make sure that your school district also has Silverwood on their wait list. Otherwise, we might go to your spam folders and you might not ever see our emails. And that was a big issue we had last year because security measures are getting heightened because as technology gets to where it is, things tend to get a little bit rougher when it comes to getting your emails. So just make sure you follow through all of that. Make sure you sign up if you have a school or a co-op over 15 or more kiddos that will be participating.
Yes.
Not 15 or more total. We need 15 or more participants.
Correct. And
then you can get things started. We can start looking forward to next season. So that's that.
Yeah.
Also, Coaster Classic. Mm-hmm. We're sneaking up on that real fast.
Yeah, registration has opened for that. So if you go to our website, silverwoodthemepark.com, and go to events, you can click on the link to sign up for Coaster Classic, which is our classic car show, which happens the Saturday and Sunday of Labor Day weekend. Yes. So come out to the park and bring your car, enjoy the park. Last weekend of the water park, it's always a fun time, and then maybe win some prizes for your beautiful car.
Yeah, or just come and scope out all those beautiful cars.
Yeah, it's super fun.
It's amazing. But you just said last weekend of the water park,
Jordan. I know. Hey, we still have a month. We still have a month. I know, it's gone fast.
Weren't we just like wishing that the water park would be open, and we were talking about water park dry run, and now we're talking.
It goes fast.
It's so fast. So don't miss out on summer. Don't miss out on summer. Get out here.
Summer will not wait for you.
No, and it's flying by. So make sure to get those tickets online. You can get $10 off when you purchase them online. We did a little story with KHQ yesterday that there was some confusion. We were talking about a family of 4, what tickets would cost, and I saw some comments of people being very confused. So just know that if you saw that story yesterday, it wasn't individual tickets. It was cost for a family of 4. So our tickets are not that expensive.
No, I saw that.
So the little bit of confusion, again, people don't read past the headlines sometimes, they don't. And then they get confused. So I did want to clarify that. But one other thing I wanted to clarify is that I'm winning so far with Will It Coast. Jordan, don't push the button.
I want to.
You want to so bad, his face. He's like, oh. But yeah, I think I've got more votes. You did start to get a couple votes, though.
Based on who? First of all, I've seen your mom vote, and I've seen your dad vote.
And Pig Mama voted.
Great. Cool.
Our head of group sales, the group window, Lindsay, she voted for me.
You're not doing yourself any favors right now. These are all votes that you tried to get.
But you're not getting any even from your family. Sorry, Jordan. But your mom did follow me on Instagram.
Great.
So I was really excited about that. So shout out to Jordan's mom today because that made me feel really special. So yeah, you should probably start showing up for this Will It Coast thing. What else do we have left to post?
That's it. We're gonna watch it ourselves because we haven't watched it together, and then we are gonna debate and see who wins.
So we're not going to individually release the makeup and the...
No, we already released all of them together.
Oh, on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Oh, I still need to get ahead on Instagram. That's why. Okay. So we still got a few more to go on Instagram. So go check it out. The full video is on YouTube on our Silverwood Theme Park channel.
It's fun.
And it is
It's a fun video.
In fact, our producer ran into somebody in the
park. I
heard
that,
yeah. He didn't know that he was the one that actually created the video and was talking about how funny the video was, saying, hey man, have you seen this video yet?
He's like, I haven't seen it.
No.
It's so good.
That's how we know it's good, is when people are talking about it like that. So what do you say we call a loyal listener and give them some free tickets?
Mail train.
Mm-hmm. So loyal listener, why don't we randomize a number, give them a call, give them some free tickets, and play a little game.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You
got to hit the button. There we go. Randomize, Jordan.
We have a winner.
We have a winner, number 2344. Let's give him a call.
Hello.
Hey, Renee. This is Sarah Jean and Jordan from the Silverwood Show podcast here at Silverwood Theme Park. How are you?
Good. How are you?
We are so good. Hey, guess what? You're this week's loyal listener.
Oh, really?
You are.
Which means?
Wow.
Which means you get a pair of tickets.
Wow. You get a pair of tickets to come out to Silverwood. You won.
Yeah, you won. You won a pair of tickets. Don't listen to me. Listen to Jordan because he's the one that can talk today, apparently. But hey, on top of that pair of tickets, we wanted to see if you would play a little game with us for your chance to win upwards of $75.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Are you ready for your first true or false?
Yes.
Okay. Silverwood covers more than 413 acres.
True.
Correct.
$5?
Yes. Nice work. $5 in the bank. Number 2. Roaring Creek Log Flume was relocated from Kentucky Kingdom.
True.
That is correct.
Back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Yes.
Okay, number 3. Gary Norton, the owner and founder of the park, is still part of the day-to-day operations.
True.
You're on a roll.
3 for 3.
We like it. Okay, $15 in the bank. Number 4. Timber Terror was originally named the Wolf.
Oh gosh. True?
It's actually the grizzly. The grizzly back in the day.
We're just trying to tease you with these
3 for
animals
4.
here. And now, the final true or false, Silverwood co-hosted the Golden Ticket Awards back in 2019.
Ooh. Why do I feel like I've heard of this? I'm going to say true.
Nice work.
Good job.
Awesome. All right. So $20 in the bank. And now it's Jordan's turn to play the sounder.
Okay, I'm going to play the soundbite. It could be a ride that's either in Silverwood or Boulder Beach.
Okay.
Past guesses are Tremors.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Was it the log flume?
No.
Avalanche Mountain?
No.
I don't remember.
It was Tremors, and I think it was Stunt Pilot. Tremors and Stunt Pilot were both wrong answers. So we're going to give you this soundbite. Here it comes. It's a nice and quick one. Do you know what ride that is?
Aftershock.
Aftershock is incorrect. You still get your $20 in tickets, but that sound is going to move on to the next person.
I don't even know what it is. And so it's driving me crazy because I have no idea what it is and he won't tell me. But hey, I'll give you a call or a text here once we get off the podcast to let you know about how to get those tickets and your gift card out of Will Call. And we so appreciate you playing a little game with us today.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to just say that her phone cut out and she couldn't hear the sounder correctly.
I think she could.
You think so?
I think she could. Still, but you don't know what it is either.
No, I would think Aftershock.
It was a good guess.
Sounds like me the other day when you put me on Aftershock and I basically passed out. Yeah. So 1 and done. We're good. It's not the same as Tremors, by the way. Wow. Two different
definitely
rides.
not.
2 different rides. All right. Let's get into some of these questions because we've got a bunch of them. And this is going to be the whole episode. We're dedicating it. So are you ready to kick things off? Do you want me to ask you and you kind of answer? Are we doing the mail train again? Okay.
No, it's the big drop.
Okay. The big drop mail train.
The big drop mail train.
It works. It works. Choo-choo.
The mail drop.
The mail drop. Oh, I like that.
Well.
Like out of a stunt pilot. Okay, I'm going to stop. Alrighty. Let's start with Elizabeth B's question. Have you ever had a guest stump you with a park question?
Yes.
I'm assuming like in the park.
In the park?
Right? Yeah.
I think sometimes there's questions that come up that I'm like, there's never a question that comes up that I can't figure out the answer.
Yeah.
By calling someone. But there's definitely
on the
fly. I definitely have gotten asked like, where do you buy like the Bavarian pretzels? And I'm like, ooh, off the top of my head, I am not sure.
Yeah.
So then we call.
Yeah.
The other one that stumps me, depending on where we're at in the park, is where can you get put cash on a cash band?
Okay.
I mean, I know like the front coffee house and the info center, but other than that, once you get further than that, I'm like, it gets a little dicey.
Yeah, that's a good one. I remember I told when I first started, somebody asked me where the pavilions were, and so far I'd only had a tour of like Boulder Beach side. And it was the new pavilion in Emerald Forest. Yeah. And so I sent this poor group all the way to Boulder Beach to go find their pavilion, and I was not correct. So to that guest that probably still remembers that and is angry with me to this day, I thoroughly apologize. But it happens to me all the time. But I am getting better at it. Yeah.
Well, I think answering these questions help.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
With these questions, for some, I've definitely been stumped. I'm like, I need to look this up.
Yeah, definitely.
I could probably get by, but man, it's not completely accurate.
Some of them we can't just talk our way through by any means. So yes, Elizabeth, we're learning right along with you. So we do appreciate you guys writing in with these questions. And you know what? I never did say how they can ask us.
Yeah.
I should tell you guys.
You should tell us.
You know, if we don't answer your question today, make sure that you either email us at podcast@silverwoodthemepark.com or head to our website at silverwoodthemepark.com/podcast. You can sign up as a loyal listener. Maybe we'll call you and you have a space there to answer or ask, not answer a question. So I'll answer. You ask.
You'll answer them all?
No.
Okay.
No, Jordan's going to answer.
This is all Sarah answering all of these.
Yes. Okay. Krista S. wants to know, what's the story behind the ducks in the lazy river? I'm assuming she means the duck. The duck race. The duck races. Right?
Yes.
So go
I
ahead,
would assume
Jordan.
so too.
Yeah.
So that's done every year by the core group, which is benefiting their locker program.
Okay.
In the Coeur d'Alene area. And so what they do is they basically provide these lockers that is full of supplies and stuff for teachers that need supplies for their classrooms. And so I don't know how long we've been doing this, but we've been doing it since I've been here. So at least over 14 years.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know when it started, but that's kind of the gist of it. And it's grown since the very first time we did it. I mean, there's a lot of ducks that are going around that thing. And they aren't real ducks. They are rubber ducks.
Rubber duckies.
Yes.
Lots of rubber duckies.
Yeah.
And I find rubber duckies everywhere up in marketing. So, I mean, there's bins of rubber duckies in the back.
Yeah, I don't know why we have rubber duckies.
I don't know why we have rubber duckies either. But I'm assuming they were previous rubber duckies before they expanded how to make smaller rubber
and then
duckies
they did
for
their
the race.
thing. Yeah. Yes.
So, and basically people purchase a duck, right? Or a number.
They purchase a number, and then that number is associated with a duck. And then the first, I think, 10 that come through the finish line get a prize, and the very last one gets a prize as well.
Oh, I want to be the last rubber ducky.
You get a better prize if you're the first one.
But I'd rather be last.
Okay.
No, actually, I'd rather be first.
Yeah.
If the prize is better. Okay, don't listen to me. But Krista, that's a great question. Definitely one I haven't come across before. So Caitlin, she wants to know how many younger kid rides there are because she has an autistic 5-year-old.
Yeah, so we have, it's all based off height.
Yeah.
So depending on the child's height is kind of how I'm going to answer this. If your child is basically under 36 inches, there are 20 rides that they can ride with an adult present.
Oh, okay.
So pretty significant in my opinion.
Yeah,
like
that's a lot of rides. That's a full day.
Yeah, 20 rides that you can ride if you have are below our minimum height requirement.
Yeah.
But then once you get to 36, you can go on some of the kiddie rides by yourself. I actually looked up the height of an average 5-year-old, and it's 43 inches. So
okay.
we're going to pretend that
your child
is 43 inches. Once you get above 42, you can start riding some of the bigger rides like Timber Tear and Tremors with an adult. And so there are actually 34 rides that they can ride at that height of 43 inches.
Okay.
So depending on how big of a daredevil, and that doesn't include I'm including Salmon Run as one ride, which is actually has 8 slides.
Yeah.
So there are more individual slides within all these rides as well. But yeah.
Lots.
And a
5-year-old is going to lose their attention span or at least need a nap at some point. So, I mean, that's probably 2 days worth, honestly.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I remember when my daughter was 4, that's when she rode Timber Tear and Tremors for the first time. Because she had just hit that 42-inch mark.
So exciting. And I've been seeing a lot of that, especially this year, now that we've had our upgrade on Tremors. There's been a lot of first-time riders that are just so excited.
And you get the picture and all that stuff. Yeah.
And just seeing these kiddos in line, like they're ready to go. And then seeing them get off Tremors and being like, let's do it again, Dad.
Yeah.
Let's do it again. So so I recommend that one if the kiddo's tall enough for it. So probably would enjoy it a lot. That's a great question, Caitlin. So hopefully you come visit us and take part in all of the fun rides that we have to offer. Joshua, he wants to know... where is the underwear being sold? I need this as a gift for my brother.
Oh, man.
Joshua saw the commercial.
He saw the commercial. I'm wondering why his brother needs the underwear.
There's a second question that we need to answer. So, Joshua, if you want to write in and let us know why your brother needs the underwear.
Yes. But that was a commercial concept that we created.
Yeah.
Based off of back when Tremors first opened, there was underwear sold in the gift shop as kind of like a gag gift type idea.
The commercial also said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our first commercial for Tremors actually said fresh underwear sold in the gift shop.
Yeah. And so we kind of played off that this year with our commercial that we're running right now.
Yeah. But if we get more questions like this, maybe we can convince retail to get those underwear. I was going to say undie-roos. I was going to say undie-roos.
Undie-roos?
I call them undie-roos, and then I realized that's embarrassing. So I'm trying to say underwear. But
well, you just said that on the podcast.
Undie-roos.
Undie-roos.
We're going to get some fresh undie-roos in the Tremors gift shop,
okay,
hopefully.
Well,
so, Lynn, if you're listening.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
She doesn't want to. I know
she doesn't, but, this is why. Write in. So if you guys want to see underwear in the gift shop, let us know. Okay?
Next question.
We'll send them her way. What do we got here?
Number 5.
Jamie V. Is it true that the park is haunted?
Go ahead, Sarah. Sarah has a long answer to this one.
There's probably conflicting stories with this, but I personally, yes, very, very much believe that the park is haunted. And you've got to figure this park has some history. Prior to being a theme park, it was Henley Aerodrome. And there's just so many things that have happened here and so many happy memories. Like if I was a ghost, I'd totally come back here. This is where I'd want to hang out, right? Okay. It's our own little version of heaven. But Lindy's definitely has a ghost. And I don't know who that person is, but she likes to definitely during Scarywood and whatnot at night, turn on the printer, do things like that, knock things over.
Turn on the printer in what way?
I was sitting at my desk one night at Scarywood and nobody else was upstairs. I mean, group sales, they were out in the parking lot.
Okay.
I was upstairs by myself.
Did it print something?
And the printer, no. It just started turning on, making all these weird noises, scaring me.
There's a motion sensor on that.
There was no one on that side.
But if it senses any sort of light or anything
there was
like
no
that,
light. It was dark.
I'm just saying. Not saying I don't believe in it, but I'm just saying.
Lindy's also used to mess with our podcast when we were shooting our podcast in Lindy's. So that's a thing. But here's the other one over at the Victorian.
I've heard of the Victorian.
Yes, I did see an old woman in the Victorian, and there was no one in the Victorian, but there was an old woman in the Victorian in the window.
Interesting, because I've heard it's a little girl.
Okay, so maybe it's her and her grandma.
I've also heard there's a man down by Aftershock.
Oh, really?
Yes, that actually like smokes a cigar.
Really?
Yeah. So I've heard that.
Okay.
But
so there's
that,
all
and that was during
sorts of...
Scarywood too. I'm like, that could be anybody. But I'm a little bit of a skeptic.
Yeah.
A lot of bit of a skeptic.
I'm very, very vulnerable and not vulnerable. What's the word? I am gullible.
Gullible?
I'm gullible.
Okay.
So, but my answer to that is yes, it is true that the park is haunted. Come during Scarywood, we'll prove that to you in more ways than one.
Yeah.
So, okay. Jamie, great question. Tyson, he wants to know, okay, Jordan, this is definitely for you. Do you actually know where all the scare actors are hiding at Scarywood? And can you tell me one secret spot to avoid? So Tyson doesn't want to make a fool of himself in front of all of his buddies, I think.
Okay.
So sorry, Tyson, if that's not true, but
I'm gonna put this caveat out there.
Okay.
I know where all of them should be.
Okay. That's a great. We do have some rumors.
There's definitely
sure.
people that are like, oh, this looks like a good spot. I'm like, why are you in this spot? That's the wrong spot.
That's not the right spot.
I know
Wrong
where
bush.
they should be.
Yeah.
As far as like where to avoid,
the bushes.
well, they're everywhere. So it's a hard thing to
You can't really avoid the bushes. Yeah.
anything. I think each spot has its own like unique sense and flair of a good spot. So it's hard to avoid everything. You definitely can't avoid Clown Town if you want to come to. So if you're afraid of clowns, close your eyes and go.
Yeah. Actually, don't close your eyes, because if I see you close your eyes and I'm Pretty Pebbles that night, I'm coming for you.
The more you look scared, the more you're going to get jump scared.
Oh, yeah.
So I would say the one spot that you should go to is the corner by the log flume, because that's a pretty tame spot.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Maybe.
Maybe until Jordan's there. We will see. Yeah, and I will say as an insider tip too, Jordan said don't look scared, but also don't look tough. Because I used to love the guys that would come past me and do the, kind of and lunge their face at me. They were the easiest ones because they're looking so tough. They don't think that anything's going to happen. And then they're the ones running so fast to get out of there. So, yeah, just play it cool.
Play cool, but also like let your guard down.
Yeah,
that's what Scarywood's about.
Exactly.
Like have fun, let your guard down,
and maybe we'll take a great picture of you screaming at the top of your lungs, and you could win tickets to come back to Scarywood next year.
That's the
Scare
ultimate.
Cam. Yeah. So that is a great question, Tyson. But I think my favorite question is this one. Jessica R. If Silverwood were a dating app, which ride would be the red flag, and which one would be the green flag?
Dating app.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go first.
Oh man,
red flag and green
red flag. So, in my opinion, I think Aftershock would definitely be a red flag.
Yeah, very unpredictable.
Well, especially because like you're going upside down, you're all over the place, and once you think you know it, you do it backwards, and it's like completely different. So it's almost two-faced side of it. I think that would be a big red flag.
Yeah. And you never know when he's going to show up, because if it's a he or a little bit cold, he's going to cancel the date altogether and totally ghost you. Aftershock's a he.
Okay. They might
we did a commercial.
Okay.
We did a commercial.
Yes.
And it's a he. Corkscrew said that Aftershock was a he.
Okay.
He did.
Okay. Well,
Corkscrew knows better than we do.
Sounds good. Do you have a different red flag?
No, Aftershock was my red flag, 100%, especially after last week. Yeah.
I think Panic Plunge could be a red flag.
That's true.
Because, everything's going good, beautiful views, the whole thing, and then all of a sudden the bottom drops out and you're like, what just happened? I'm at the bottom. I'm at the ground floor.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true. Okay, yeah, both of them, they're very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I'm probably not going to write Aftershock again because I don't like Panic Plunge.
Green flag?
Green flag.
Green flag.
Okay, green flag.
You can go first on this one.
Green flag. I love Spin Cycle as my personal green flag.
As a green flag?
I know. Yes, for me. Because
explain.
It's very gentle for me. It's very calming. There's great views. You can see so far ahead into your future. It's a little bit crazy because it takes you upside down, but you don't want to be boring. You don't just want to just be chugging along like a choo-choo train. You need a little bit of thrill. So I would say Spin Cycle very much is my green flag.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Let us know at podcast@silverwoodthemepark.com if you agree with that because
it's like a half and half. I know people either hate it or love it.
Okay.
So,
it's my daughter's favorite ride right now. So.
See? Okay. Quinn knows what's up, Jordan.
So my green flag would probably be the Ferris wheel because it's like nostalgic. You still get the heights.
Okay.
It's a balance ride, so you have to be able to balance it. And so this person is balanced
Jordan,
with their emotions. They're in touch with their nostalgia, and they're okay with being just the ride that has the views, that has everything except for like the crazy flips.
Yeah,
they're just okay with it.
Yeah. All right, Laura B, you're next. We're moving on. Which Silverwood ride? Oh, another good one. Okay, let's see if I can get this out without laughing. Okay. Wait. Number 8. Which Silverwood ride is most likely to rearrange your organs? Asking as a nurse.
This is number 8. Okay.
Yeah, Laura.
Sorry.
Laura wants to know which one she's going to get her organs rearranged on.
Wow. Aftershock?
Yeah, probably.
It was probably the very similar
What
things.
was the first thing I said when I got off Aftershock last week?
I don't remember.
That my brain was pounding against my skull.
Okay.
So that's an organ, right?
Yeah.
And it was. It was just all over the place.
I would say Spin Cycle's up there.
Yeah.
Panic
I don't
Plunge,
think so.
But just because you're going upside down.
But it's slow.
But you're going upside down.
But they're not rearranging.
But you're going upside down.
Maybe then Corkscrew.
Corkscrew, yeah, that one's gonna go shake your brain a little bit.
Organ rearranging.
Yeah.
Panic Plunge, yes, because you drop so hard that all your organs like go up into your chest.
And then Tremors, it's fast, very fast, but it's not shaky.
No.
So
no rearranging. I don't think.
Not rearranging. Maybe just like.
Yeah.
They're just there and they're stuck in the same spot.
What about Eagle Hunt? It could rearrange some organs.
We could do some, especially with all the water that comes over your head.
Yeah, and into your face, and you're going up, and then you're going down, and you don't know what to expect.
Scrambler.
Yeah, Tilt-A-Whirl. Those.
Yeah, all those ones. Yeah. All the twisty, turny
Scrambler.
ones.
I mean, it's called Scrambler. It's going to rearrange your organs. Okay. So there's your answer, Laura. Thank you for that question.
Okay, next question.
And as a nurse, just be safe out here. Caitlin K, what is the average wait time right now on Tremors due to the upgrades? That's a great question.
That is a great question.
Because it's minimal.
Yeah. I haven't seen it on like what it looks like on a really busy day.
Oh.
So, but prior to that, I mean, if you're familiar with the line, I don't know if we have actually had to queue the line
I don't think we have. Not that I've heard of anyway.
I haven't heard it either.
So, yeah.
I mean, I would say you're looking at maybe 20 minutes.
Maybe.
That's kind of my feeling on when I walk past it.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably less.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times I'm seeing that thing come out and go down the drop, and there's lots of empty seats on it, so which tells me there's not really a line going on.
No. And not because it's not great, but because the throughput is just incredible now. And going so fast.
Yeah.
So fast. So there's your answer. Come ride Tremors
Come ride
over
Tremors.
and over. And that's what I keep hearing too. A lot of people that have ridden it, like you get on it, oh, is this your first time? And they're like, no, this is my 11th time today.
Right. They're getting their money's worth.
They are definitely just riding over and over again. So if you love Tremors, just keep it going. No reason not to. So I think that would be a success in those upgrades. So thanks, Caitlin. Alana, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. When is the best time for the locals to hit Silverwood? And we've kind of touched on this before, but what do you think, Jordan? Afternoons, certain day?
Best time for locals to hit Silverwood, I would say Sundays, 100% all day Sunday.
Yeah.
And then as are we talking about like time on the clock? I would say best
sure.
time
Let's say
of the
both.
year
Yeah.
would be June.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the last week of August would be great.
Yeah.
First couple weeks in July are good. Wednesday or Sundays, Wednesday, Tuesday, Sunday would be the 3 days that I would say.
Okay. Or after 4 o'clock.
After 4 o'clock, on most days.
Yeah. Maybe not a weekend.
Well, define weekend. I would say Saturday.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
other days, I would
Great.
say for sure.
You can come after work and just enjoy it for a little fraction of the price.
Yeah.
So,
totally.
great question for Alana. Danica, she wants to know, were there any new shows planned for 2025? And I thought we could use this as an opportunity to talk about next week's guests.
Yeah.
And what we have. So we do have a new show, Parrot FX.
Parrot FX
is going to start on the 5th, correct?
August 5th.
Okay,
Yes, the 5th.
August 5th. And so we're pretty excited about that. We've got David Da Vinci and his wife, Jamie, and his daughter, Capri. And they put on quite the show, and they've got some incredible birds.
Yeah, and they're not only just doing Parrot FX, they're also doing our magic show right now, Confusium.
Yes.
And it is an incredible magic show.
Yeah.
So
Rave
definitely
reviews.
go see that. The reviews are awesome.
Yeah.
Parrot FX is actually a show that they put on back in 2012 at the park.
Okay.
And so they're kind of reprising it for the Tuesday, Wednesday crowd, and then that's when it will be. But yeah, we are going to have them on the podcast next week to talk about what they've been doing since 2012 and how the show has progressed and what they're doing now.
And especially, I can't wait to talk to Capri. Is Capri going to be here?
I think it's just
them. Oh, I can't wait to talk to them about Capri then, because she was probably a baby back then. She was a baby. Was she even born?
She wasn't born.
Wasn't even born yet.
No, I asked her the other day. I was like, so how long have you been doing the magic show? She's like, since I was 18 months. Like,
wow. That's impressive.
I was thinking she'd be like a couple years.
Yeah.
No, 18 months.
And you can tell because she's
great.
a pro.
Yeah.
So we're really looking forward to that. So make sure to come out to the Theater of Illusion, check out Confusium and Parrot FX. Thanks, Danica, for that. How about Noah B? What are they building behind the wave pools? I saw construction from the top of Eagle Hunt.
Nothing.
There's just the big gravel pit.
Yeah, there's a gravel
there.
pit back there. That's kind of where we pull from, and there's also some of our dirt piles and all that kind of stuff. It's just where we rearrange all of our dirt.
Yeah. We are building a sandcastle.
Yeah, there's no buildings happening back there. I know they are working on a project for like irrigation of the I guess the forest in that area, but nothing as far as being planned for future expansion.
If you see building happening right now, it's going to be probably in terms of Scarywood.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's going to be on the other side of the park.
Other side, yes.
Yeah. So if you're seeing us building things, no big announcements to make right now, but we will have Scarywood announcements to make real soon. So thanks, Noah. Scott, how many people does it take to keep the grounds so clean and the gardens looking so amazing? Do you know that number off the top of your head?
How many people? I don't know that number off the top of my head. But we have a vast like landscape team that there's a handful of them that are full-time year-round they're growing plants in our greenhouses. We have quite a few, at least I think 3 big greenhouses, and then we have some smaller greenhouses as well.
Yeah.
Because it is an important thing to keep the park looking really good and the plants and all that. On the other side about being clean, that'd be our custodial department, which we have a lot of people in that department that are out sweeping, power washing every morning, making sure that the park is looking good for the next day's guests.
Yeah, and it was fun being out here early yesterday morning and really getting to see how much action is going on.
Yeah, there's a lot
here, so that was really, really neat. So there are a ton of hands, a ton of people helping out do that, and always looking to hire some more. Thank you, Scott, for that. Clarissa, what is your favorite part of running a Silverwood podcast? I've never heard of amusement parks being so close with their customers.
That's
I like
nice.
That
That's
was really
awesome.
sweet. Thanks, Clarissa. What's your favorite part, Jordan?
My favorite part of this is just talking to people.
Yeah.
I really enjoy when we call the listeners and they tell us their experience. But it's still a learning curve for us, and just what is it that people want to hear. And I think for us, we want to dial this in so that people enjoy listening to it, because we could talk forever and have fun with it. But if no one's listening, what's the point? And so I really enjoy giving out the tips, making someone's day better because they listen.
Yeah, I love that too. And I would have to say the engagement for sure. I love being able to call that loyal listener and get to know some of the people in the park.
Yeah,
and,
I like playing games too, but we haven't done that in a little bit.
We haven't done games for a while. Maybe we'll have to bring back
much
some
going
games.
on.
I know. It's been a busy summer. We'll get back to some of the fun stuff when we kind of go off season for sure. But and it's been a learning experience for me, just rounding out my first year. I've learned the majority of the things that I know for my position right here in the podcast and through Jordan. So it's been a great training opportunity. So that's our favorite part, Caitlin. And thank you so much Clarissa. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for listening. Tyler, if you could take any other theme park ride from any park in the world and place it into Silverwood, which would it be and why?
Any other theme park ride?
Yeah. Oh, Jordan knows. He's ready.
Yeah.
He's ready.
I mean, I would... I'm a thrill junkie. So for me, I haven't ridden a lot of the rides that people might say, but I would say for me, Iron Gwazi would be up there at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, because that is my favorite roller coaster in the whole entire world.
That's an RMC,
That's
right?
An RMC. Yeah. So anything like that. I also would like a dark ride, which one of the best dark rides that I've ridden is at Epcot.
Okay.
It is the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
I was going to say Guardians of the Galaxy at Disneyland.
Okay.
So, because I haven't been a lot of places.
The old Tower of Terror. Yeah.
Yep.
Those are all great too.
Yeah.
So,
what I would give for Guardians of the Galaxy.
That ride, but I would say different theme because obviously we have the
we
IP
don't want the
for that.
Guardians. We want the
The
Sasquatchians.
Sask.
Yeah. No? Not so much?
Amanda in my ear said,
So this is why he doesn't let me listen to Amanda.
No, exactly. She said, so I had to repeat it.
Not Sasquatch. I can't even say it again. So
probably not.
Yeah, probably not. But something fun. The Dynamite Dan
Neans
ride.
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe.
Anyway,
probably not.
So great question there, Tyler. We're going to move to Haley, who wants to know what's your favorite water park shoe, and is there one that you're able to use inside the water? Jordan, go for it.
My favorite water park shoe. Ooh. I'm not a water park shoe person, but I know like the Aqua Socks and kind of those type of things. What you can't ride those on is any ride that has like the body slides. So like the speed slides, Riptide Racer. You can wear them into the water. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's just some of these slides where the friction of the shoe might cause injury.
Exactly. We don't want that. Do we sell aqua shoes or anything?
I think so. I think we do.
So those are our favorites.
Those
the one
are
that you
our
can
favorites.
get at the gift shop.
The ones in the gift shop.
Yep. There's your answer. Okay. Brett K. Who's the Silverwood mascot and what's the story? Go for it, Jordan.
Yeah.
I just want to clarify this because I still get this question all the time.
So the Silverwood mascot at this very moment is probably Sasquatch.
Yeah. I mean, really.
Really, because he's on the train and we kind of feature him in the train ride itself, the story. We are working on our own that we're hoping to unveil at the latest next season.
Yeah.
And so if you go to Critter Camp and you see the sign that says Critter Camp, all those are self-made in-house. And so trying to work on some things that might display those inside the park.
Align with that a little bit. So that's your little secret. That's all you get.
That's all you get
your
for
little
now.
crumb. But yes, Garfield retired. So because I know that's what he was looking for.
Yes.
Garfield has retired.
No longer.
He needed lot of cat naps.
Lots
so
of
that's where we're
lasagna
at.
that we could not provide.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Odie was getting a little cray-cray. So Dana, she wants to know, our school doesn't do the Read for a Ticket program, which Read to Ride. How can I get involved with the program if our school doesn't do it? And so, Dana, we actually, like we talked about earlier on in the episode, those applications are open now. You just need to talk to someone who is employed with the school district and have them sign up to be the school coordinator. And they will go fill out that application at swread2ride.com. And we will be choosing schools from our lottery and letting them know in December. So there is your answer. Just make sure that it is someone that is part of that school district. Anything else to add there, Jordan? No, nothing. Okay, Brandy M. Which ride is the longest length in time?
The train ride.
The train.
The train ride is the longest because it's like, depending on, I mean, just even the one without the show is 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So we can't compete with that anywhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, well.
What?
I'm going to say, actually, I'm going to counter that because I think the longest ride is the lazy river.
Oh, okay.
Or the wave pool, because you could be in it forever.
For all day.
Yes.
I mean, we talked about the teacher
that,
for how many hours did
how
we
many
decide?
hours?
It was a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So until you turn into a prune, basically.
Right.
So
that's probably it. But as far as, I mean, I'm guessing what their like actual ride time, get on, get off type ride, would probably be Thunder Canyon would be up there. I'm trying to think of any of the other spinny rides that might be longer.
I mean, I feel like Spin Cycle goes for a long time.
Spin Cycle does go for a long time because it takes so long to like
get
slow
going.
down and get going. So
I think that's why I like that one too, because I can kind of get comfy.
Yeah, I think that's probably close to, but Thunder Canyon's up there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Antique Cars.
Oh yeah.
Is a slower one, but I think Thunder Canyon's probably beat that one out too.
Yeah.
I don't know. We should time them.
We should
time them and get back to this.
Yeah. Well, our
Brandy?
producers make note of that we're going to go
and we're going to time all the rides and get back to Brandy, because that answer wasn't satisfactory.
Yeah, no, we're not proud of ourselves for that. So, I mean, the train is correct.
The train is 100% correct.
But I think she was looking for something a little more wild. Okay, we're at question number 20.
Last question.
This is our last question, and Bobby K wants to know, who's the current magician? He looks so familiar. And so we've kind of already answered that. That would be David Da Vinci, who was here in 2012.
Yeah, so that's probably why he looks familiar.
Yeah, that is why.
You've seen him in 2012.
Exactly. And I do know that he's been all over,
yeah,
nationwide. He does like cruises. In fact, he's in Niagara Falls this week doing shows. So he does travel a lot.
And he was in Ringling Brothers, Barnum Bailey. So...
And he's from Sandpoint, right?
He's from Sandpoint.
So he does a lot of local things as well. So
Yeah.
I think you may have seen him at any local shindig.
Yeah, and we'll learn more about him next week and his family.
Which is a great spinoff to wrap things up. So make sure you're listening to next week's episode. We're going to have a full-on episode with David Da Vinci and his wife, Jamie. And in between then, anything else you'd like to add? Do you want to do an insider tip? Because that was...
That
was a lot of insider tips. Do you have any more?
Do you have any more?
Let's
go. Inside scoop.
Inside scoop. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I just learned this yesterday.
Great.
When we had the news here. Be prepared to walk up 85 steps on Eagle Hunt. We counted.
Yes.
85 steps. I had no idea.
I saw it on the whiteboard that you guys were toting around. So were you just counting as you walked up? Is that what happened?
Yes, because he decided he wanted to bring, so we had Noah from KHQ here, and he wanted to bring this whiteboard and be like a professor for the day. And he wanted to carry it all through the park. And I said, you can do that. I'm not going to. So
yeah.
I'm not carrying the whiteboard. You go ahead. And so what he didn't realize is that he was going to have to walk up 85 stairs at Eagle Hunt with this whiteboard that was as big as him. And so, there's 85 stairs. It's not really a tip. It's more of a fun fact.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I have a fun fact. Okay, so I've actually seen in the news, so it's kind of relevant, about some ride down in California that got quote unquote stuck with the riders in it.
Oh.
And so what I want to lay out is that doesn't mean it's unsafe.
Yes.
That actually means it's safe.
Exactly.
Because the ride is smart enough to know that something's amiss. I'm going to actually stop this ride safely and allow the maintenance team to come and evacuate the people off the ride.
Yes.
So we've had it at the park where, a ride gets stuck on the lift hill, quote unquote stuck. It's not that it's stuck. It's that there was a sensor that failed. And because the ride is smart, it says, I don't know if something is here or not. Yeah. And so I'm just going to stop it to make sure everything's safe.
Yes.
So if you see all this stuff, fun fact, especially in the height of summer, the news stories do come out about riders get stuck on this.
It seems to be this time of the year.
It is this time of year every year. And so I just want to kind of clarify that that means that the ride is actually functioning properly.
Yes, you want that.
Yes.
You definitely want
and that there is now time to get the riders safely down.
Yes, which we are all trained to do. Make sure that you are safe at all times. There's you'd be amazed at the training that all of our staff goes through in our rides and operations. So that's a good one, Jordan. I like that a lot because that's one thing all the time. This ride was broken. All these rides were broken. Y'all, if somebody vomits on a ride,
we have to clean it up.
And
it might shut it down for a little bit.
Yes, but it doesn't mean the ride's broken. It means that somebody had an upset tummy.
Yeah.
So, and you don't want to get into that seat after somebody puked in it.
No,
so
sure don't.
We really are just trying to help out here. So yeah, good inside scoop and great questions in the mail train. We'll again do that here in a couple months probably.
Yeah, probably for Scarywood.
For Scarywood. So make sure that you sign up as a loyal listener at silverwoodthemepark.com/podcast or write us your questions at podcast@silverwoodthemepark.com. And we will see you guys next week. And that's a wrap on this week's ride.
That wasn't even that scary.
Thanks for tuning in to The Silverwood Show. If you had a blast, make sure to subscribe, leave us a review, and share the fun with your fellow thrill seekers. Got a question, story, or suggestion? Send it our way to podcast@silverwoodthemepark.com for a chance to be featured in our Mail Train segment. Until next time, keep your hands and feet inside the podcast and stay thrilling.